Hello, Internet Land. Today is my 9-week update and for my gastric bypass surgery. And so far, today my weight is 270. I dropped 5 pounds this week. I guess chugging all that water like crazy, and honestly, I've been doing close to 90 ounces of water a day. I'm really trying to boost that up to about a gallon a day because, technically speaking, if you were to, from what I understand, you're supposed to basically take your weight and half that, and that's about how many ounces you're supposed to have of water per day. So imagine how much that is for me. It's well over a gallon. So I'm working my way up to a gallon right now. Trying to keep the sodium low and have been working out. I haven't gotten a workout in a couple of days, which, kind of sucks, but tomorrow's a new day, so I'll be working on that. So that makes 49 pounds, starting with the quote gastric, surgery, pre-surgery weight was at 319. Um, that makes 49 pounds lost since my gastric bypass. Now, and actually 319 was not my heaviest weight. At my heaviest weight, I was 355. So as of right now, I am 85 pounds lighter than my heaviest weight. Um, so I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to really count. I guess, overall, the 85 pounds is since my highest weight, and that was back in 2008 was where I was at my highest weight, right after I had my second son. But now I'm 85 pounds lighter, so that's nice. And since gastric, it's been almost 50 pounds. I'm so close. And the thing is, too, is actually in 2008, after I had my second son, I worked on trying to lose weight and I lost 90 pounds then. So I got down to from 355, I lost 95 pounds because I got down to 259. Um, and I went on a pretty strict diet for a while and I was working out and stuff, and well, plus I was breastfeeding, so that kind of helps you drop weight too. And unfortunately, I don't have that luxury now, but um, you know, it is what it is. So I lost all that weight. I lost 95 pounds and I put, 50 back on again, but I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm actually only 10 pounds away from that now. So, that'll be exciting. Hopefully if I can continue working at this rate, maybe 3 weeks, I should hit that spot and that will be really nice. And that's a huge landmark for me because that's 260 is basically the thinnest that I'd been in a decade. So once I get there, I'm not going to celebrate yet because I'm not there yet, but I'm going to work towards it. So once I get there, it's going to be really awesome. And then once I get past it, it's going to be even more awesome because it's kind of interesting how, all of us, when we have these weight loss goals, sometimes we have these little landmarks that we set for ourselves. And one of them is, this is the thinnest I was since such and such day, or such and such day, or you remember pretty much the exact date, um, give or take some time. So the late 2008, early 2009, is I was at 260. So, and then it creeped back up, and that was the thinnest I had gotten then. So 260, that's 10 pounds from now. I got 10 pounds to go until I hit that landmark. And then I start working towards moving past that landmark. And to be honest, I'm not even sure what landmark to add after that because I think, we all have our weight loss goals. And even though, I have a huge overall goal of, wanting to basically drop about, I'd say from here, um, 80 to 90 pounds, which is a huge difference compared to what it was. It was like 130. I've come pretty far so far. So I would say 80 pounds. If I drop 80 pounds, I'll be at 190. At 190 is actually, I think, a good place. I am 5'10", and so I'm a little bit taller. I have very strong muscles. And you probably can't see my muscles now, but um, because I'm so strong and muscular, and I'm also working towards continuing to maintain that muscular structure. I do expect that to be a little bit heavier, and I am built tough. I'm built very tough. So I don't expect to get super thin. I know the insurance companies, apparently what they feel that my goal ought to be compared to, my height and bone structure, they're talking about, 148, 150 pounds, and I'm looking at that going, no. Yeah, I don't think so. That's way skinny. Because I'm sorry, I mean, I have a friend and she's pretty athletic and she's roughly about my height, and I would say my bone structure, and hers, I would say overall maybe pretty similar. She's at about a buck 70, and she looks really, really, really good. And if I could hit a buck 70, that'd be great. But I would not want to get any thinner than that. So I do basically have a limit there, and that 170 would be 100 pounds from now, and I'm not even really aiming for that. Like 180 to 190 is kind of more what I'm looking for. And I mean, I think ultimately it'll really depend on um, it'll depend on, how things are looking once I get to that area. If it looks like I can continue to improve, great. Once I get underneath 200 pounds, it's going to be less about trying to lose fat as much as it's going to be about trying to gain muscle. So I want to make sure that I'm maintaining my muscular structure, especially for my work, and just overall because it feels good. And I've been hanging out with a lot of bodybuilders, so I'm starting to get this kind of interesting attitude. It's kind of hard to explain. Debbie, you know what I mean, because we were having a conversation a little bit about it earlier. But um, I'm kind of loving the crowd that I'm starting to kind of to get involved with, and it's exactly what I needed. And it's really exciting, and I'm glad to be going in that direction because it's a much healthier place to be. And doesn't mean I still don't like to, hang out with my girls and eat, because that's what girls do when they hang out. They eat and talk, and I still love to do that. I just do it with healthier, cleaner foods, and the amount that I'm consuming is minuscule in comparison to what I was eating before. So and actually having the intolerances kind of helps a lot, because if you have like a gluten intolerance and it's severe, now mine is probably moderate in comparison to what other people go through, but I still bloat up and I still get stomach pains and stuff, and my stomach really doesn't like it. In fact, I get nauseous from anything that's like high fat, and high unhealthy fat, I should say. If I have guacamole, it doesn't bother me at all, but like if I have, say, like a fried chicken strip, and I have tried this. I had a fried chicken strip once after gastric, and I'll never do it again because I got so sick. Um, so having that intolerance actually is a bonus, even though, I mean, yeah, I got sick, but it's kind of good to know that that's what's going to happen, because now I won't eat those things. And honestly, I don't desire them at all. I still love food, but my relationship with food has changed considerably. It's more like what kind of a nutritional punch can I get out of this while still making it taste amazing? And, I have a huge desire for anything that's protein related. So I'm actually kind of on a paleo diet now, and it feels really good. So as you can see, I have kind of a lot of energy, especially considering it's almost 8 o'clock at night. But um, anyway, I shall let you guys go because I was cleaning the bathroom. And then I remembered I needed to do my video real quick and kind of get you guys updated on what's going on. So, yeah, I got to get back to, domestic life. So, anyway, thanks, guys.